Hey everybody, what you're about to watch is probably the best video of how not to break in a cam. There's 8 million videos on YouTube of how to break in a cam, but this one's going to be a pretty good one of how not to do it. And you'll notice this is not the engine that's in the video. This is the second 307, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get to that. The first engine, you're supposed to run break-in procedure is run 10 minutes at RPM, 10 minutes at a RPM, last 10 minutes at a different RPM, varying between 2,000 and 2,500, depending on what cam manufacturer you say. Some of them say 20 minutes, some say 30, but some variant of that is how you break in the cam. We did almost none of that. First, I didn't have enough cooling fan to keep the radiator cool. You're gonna see that, but it's totally my fault. And then second, I got hot holding the throttle and had to go get a welding glove because my hand was at 140 degrees. We took the little radar gun. So yeah, it was needing a, well, not radar gun, infrared, sorry, said that wrong. But we put the little laser thermometer on it.
I wasn't gonna call you out.
Somebody will. Somebody will call me out for saying it wrong. So I had to correct myself before they could get me. But yeah, so y'all hang on. We're gonna show you now breaking in the cam, or however you want to like it.
Sort of breaking in.
It did work. By the grace of God, it worked. But we made every effort for it not to work. So y'all watch this and we'll be right back. We would have picked the hottest day of the year to do this. Yeah. Yeah. you saw that
They saw the train wreck.
it was a train wreck, but it made it. The engine lived, and no lifters were wiped. Lord only knows how. We did everything wrong that the cam manufacturers tell you not to do. We got it hot. It went up to 230 plus. We shut it off. We restarted it. We did everything that they say not to do. And all the lifters survived. Didn't wipe any lobes off. So
thank the Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. We made it. But now we'll clue you in.
Surprise!
Yes, surprise. This is the second engine. And yes, it's another 307. No, I haven't been drinking. But we're going to put these in my rat rod. I started my rat rod, well, like I say, if you watch the previous video, the Speedway boxes were from 11 years ago. I've had this idea longer than 11 years. But that was the best date we could come up with. It's been sitting at my mom's for 11 years, and you can see the paint's peeling off of it. But it looks pretty good for a
I'd say
engine stored in an open garage for 11 years. It looks great. But now I'll show you how we determined if it wiped the lobes or not. I thought this was a pretty neat little trick. You mark each one of the push rods. And as the cam turns, the lifters are offset on the lobe just a little bit. Not way offset, but just offset enough that the lifter is supposed to spin on the cam lobe. That's what keeps them from directly wearing against each other, and it will spin the push rod. So if you mark all the push rods, like I'll mark this side too. If you mark every one of the push rods with a little paint pen, it's a very fast and easy way to check to make sure that when you're done with the break-in procedure, hopefully yours goes better than that, and hopefully this one goes better than the last one. Watch, we'll do exactly what it says, and it'll wipe the cam out, knowing my luck.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. But that way you can visually inspect if the lobes, cams have turned, on the lobe, if the lifter and push rod have turned. Now, this engine, the last engine, didn't have the rockers assembled, and there were no push rods, no lifters, anything in it. This one has been sitting for 11 years with the valves compressed. That one's down, that one's down, that one's down. So we're going to find out how that works out.
Let's hope this turns out well.
Yeah, every bit of knowledge tells you that that's bad for that spring to be sitting like that for 11 years. So we're going to find out how well it works. But the plan is, in my rat rod, which is a 37 Chevrolet, Angie's is a 39, my rat rod does not look anything as nice as Angie's. We're going to put 2 engines in it.
Just for fun.
Yeah, so we're going to have, hold.
Well, we got to thinking that this might be something interesting that they might like to see on the channel, so.
Yeah, well.
It's been in your head.
I was going to say, it's been in my head long before YouTube was even a thought, but this side connects to the balancer, and this one connects to the flywheel of the front engine. So that will bolt on just like that. Second engine's going to bolt on the crank right here. And some of you may recognize what that coupling is right there. You can write in the comments for the ones that know what that is. But yes. So the big joke is, why 2 307s? We're doing 2 307s because one of them probably doesn't have enough power to take me down the road. So
we'll have 614.
yes, 614 cubic inches. So
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, actually, I did the math when it's bored over. It's like 626 cubic inches or something. Yeah, I think it was bored over 40. So, yeah, I think it was 613. It went from 626. Yeah, it went from a 307 to 314 cubic inches at 40 over pistons. And that makes it 626, yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So, our rat rod project and our goal is to drive this at Rats at the Beaver in Myrtle Beach in March.
Yes.
So, yes, you see we have to complete the rest of a car. We have to put the other engine, which you just saw running. This one's yet to be determined whether she's going to live.
We hope so.
We hope, Lord willing. Lord willing and the creeks don't rise, we're going to make this. So, speaking of shows, this beauty right here is going to Louisville. We got to clean it up and put it in the trailer.
That's my job today.
Yeah. But next week, what is it, July 31st, August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd?
I think so, yes.
August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the Street Rod Nationals come to Louisville Expo Center. So come see us and the diesel pickup.
Yeah.
This may be the first Cummins diesel in the Builder Showcase. I'm going to ask, when we go check in with the director, I'm going to ask, this may be the first Cummins diesel ever in the Builder Showcase.
Yeah. Which will
That'll be cool. I'll have to ask that.
Yeah, it'll be super cool. But come and see us.
Yeah, come by, say hi.
Yes.
We'll be there all weekend.
Absolutely.
We'll be wandering around looking at everybody else's cars too.
And hopefully I can shoot some cool videos.
Yes. Well, there'll be plenty of cool cars there. It's just whether we actually capture them on video.
That's right. So hopefully we will.
Hopefully we will. And hopefully we see you there.
That's right.
But how we end every one of our videos.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for today.